Are you part of the richest 1%? Or just another monkey trying to survive? Koko never asked this question before. He believed something simple. Work hard, save your tokens, and eventually you'll be fine. That's what everyone around him said. So Koko followed the rules. He woke up early. He worked every single day. He avoided wasting money. He tried to be responsible. And at the end of each month, he saved what he could. It felt like progress. It felt like control. But slowly, something didn't make sense. Because no matter how consistent Koko was, he wasn't getting ahead. He was moving, but not forward. He was running, but staying in the same place. Meanwhile, there was another monkey. Let's call him Max. Max didn't work harder than Koko. Max didn't wake up earlier. Max didn't sacrifice more. But Max was getting richer. Not slowly, not step by step, but faster every single year. And that's when Koko started asking questions. What am I missing? What is Max doing differently? And that's when he discovered the first truth. There are two completely different ways to make money. You can work for money, or money can work for you. Koko works for money. Max has money working for him. And those two paths are not equal, because when you work for money, your income is limited. You trade time for tokens, and time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can't scale yourself infinitely. But money? Money can. When money works for you, it doesn't stop. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't sleep. It grows. It multiplies. And it keeps growing even when you're doing nothing. Max owns assets. Things that produce more tokens. Stocks, businesses, investments. Every month, Max's tokens don't just sit there. They grow, and then the growth itself grows. Again and again. This is called compound growth. And once it starts, it becomes extremely powerful. At first, it's slow, almost invisible. But over time, it accelerates, and eventually, it becomes unstoppable. Koko, on the other hand, tries to save. But life gets in the way. Rent, food, unexpected expenses. Something always happens. And slowly, his savings disappear. Not because he is irresponsible, not because he is lazy, but because the system he lives in forces him to spend just to survive. And that leads to the second truth. The system does not treat everyone equally. For Koko, money is survival. For Max, money is leverage, a tool, something that builds more tools. Now think about inflation. When prices go up, who suffers the most? Koko, because his income stays almost the same. But everything else becomes more expensive. Food, transport, housing, even the basics. Max often benefits. Because the value of his assets increases, stocks go up, property values rise, investments grow. So the same system pushes one down while lifting the other up. And Koko started to understand something deeper. This isn't just about effort. It's not just about discipline. It's about position. Where you start changes everything. Because if you already have assets, you grow faster. If you don't, you spend your life trying to catch up, and sometimes you never do. Koko looked at his jar of tokens. He had done everything right. Worked, saved, tried, stayed disciplined. But the gap between him and Max was not just growing. It was accelerating. Every year, the distance became larger. Not because Koko failed, but because Max was playing a different game. And that's when Koko realized the final truth. The rich don't just get richer because they earn more. They get richer because they use systems that multiply money. A game where money creates more money. A game where time is not the limit. A game where the rules are different. And if you don't understand that game, you might spend your entire life working hard without ever moving forward. So the real question is not, how hard do you work? The real question is, are you playing the same game or a completely different one?